This is Steve from Well Professor, your professional guide to the world of cutting-edge health technology, where we scour the world to try and find the best health tech out there. And then we test it, and we test it again. So you can be rest assured what we bring to you not only stands up from an academic point of view, i.e. does the research back up what it says it does, but also from a healthcare practitioner point of view and a user point of view, does it actually do what you want it to do as well? Now, I'm here today to introduce you to one of my favorite products. This is the Halo Sport 2. Now, the Halo Sport 2 is a tremendous product, and I've been tracking this for a very, very long time, and we finally got our hands on one, and here it is. Now, as you can see, they look like a set of headphones, which they are, in effect, a set of headphones. But they have one little trick attached to them as well. Now, you might have noticed these little sort of rubber spikes just sort of sitting along here, these little soft rubber spikes. Now, these are little electrodes. Now, what the Halo Sport 2 does is it stimulates an area of our brain called the motor cortex. Now, it does this by emitting a very low frequency, low intensity electric current. So it creates this transcranial direct current stimulation, as it's known. And it stimulates this area of the brain called the motor cortex. Now, the motor cortex literally sits right across, sort of around this area along here. So what we do is we then put the Halo on, and then the headband basically sits pretty much in the area of where the motor cortex is. Now, what it does, with these little electrodes in here, what we do, we can take this out quite easily like this, and then what we want to do is just wet these electrodes as much as possible. So they say literally sort of, pour water over them for about sort of 30 odd seconds. You've got to rub the water into them so that they get, they do get quite wet. So the connection that it can make is much more effective. And once you've done that, what you do is we then just place this just up into the headband, just along there, and it clicks in, and therefore it's working, and it's all set and ready to use. Now, there's an iOS and Android compatible app that goes with this, and the app connects to the headphones via Bluetooth. Now, the neural priming itself is controlled by the app, and it takes about 20 minutes to do. Now, you can increase and decrease the intensity of the electric current that's coming in via the app. And what you'll feel is almost, you get to a point where it's comfortable, but you almost feel like a sort of a mild sort of pin-pricky sort of sensation across the top there. And that's basically where you go. Once you're comfortable, once you're at that point, you can just stop at that intensity if you wish. And as I said, the app counts down for about 20 minutes or so. So you can use this during your warm-up, if you're walking to the gym or, anything else like that. You say for 20 minutes or so, you can then be priming your motor cortex, getting ready to do a task, getting ready to learn, or let's say go and perform a task, whichever it is you're looking to do. Now, after that 20 minutes, the neural priming, the neuroplasticity that sort of remains within the brain at that time, lasts for about an hour or so after that 20-minute sort of priming. So yeah, once you've primed, boom, go and do your activity, and you'll be learning that task much more effectively, you'll be improving your performance, and you'll be making your training much more efficient as well. So you won't actually have to sort of work quite as hard, but you can get some really, really good results out of it. If you work really hard, you get much better results out of using it as well. Now, there's loads of evidence. There is loads of research backing up what the Halo Sport can do. There's over 4,000 peer-reviewed studies on this transcranial direct current stimulation, and how it can improve our learning, and I say puts us into this state of hyper-learning and neuroplasticity, and how it can improve performance and things like this. And the Halo is being used in many professional sports clubs and organizations. So the US ski team used this, and they did a little study on their ski jumpers, and they showed that within 4 weeks of using this, their ski jumpers were getting a 13% increase in propulsion force, their jumping force, in 4 weeks, which is insane. And what they showed over that 4 weeks, the people that were using the Halo, they made a 45% improvement in performance in comparison to a control group, which is just absolutely mad. Michael Johnson's performance group, they've also been using and testing Halo as well. And they got a group of college students and they put them through their paces. And what they wanted to know was how much can they increase explosiveness, that power that, from the legs, and this sort of explosive power that can be generated. And they showed that within 2 weeks, they were getting a 12% increase in lower limb strength with the students that were using the Halo, compared to 3% for those that weren't using it. So, there's loads of evidence, there's loads of research suggesting that this is really, really effective. Other studies have shown that it can, enhance sprint cycling performance by up to 17%. It can improve running endurance by 15%. So if you're looking to do, an endurance sport, or take up triathlons, or anything else like that, this will help you perform better, and it will help you achieve the goals you want to achieve much more effectively. Now, not only do we have those sort of 4,000 peer-reviewed studies associated with this, we've got the Professor of Well Professor to write a report on this as well. So Professor Stephen Hake has very kindly written a report on the Halo 2, looking into the research behind it, looking into the evidence behind it. So please do go check that out. We'll put a link in the description below, and it gives a lot of information about how this works, what it does, and as I said, how the science behind it actually supports what function it performs as well. So please do go check this out. Now, as I said, once the neural priming has been done over those 20 minutes, you've then got 60 minutes worth of activity and performance to improve what sort of activities you want to be doing. Now, as I said, not only does it do the priming, but it's also a set of headphones as well. So once you finish the priming, literally just take the electrodes out and just use them as normal Bluetooth headphones. And I have to admit, they're really, really good quality sounding headphones as well. So again, if you want to carry on in the gym, and just take the electrodes out and carry on, listen to your music, do whatever you want to do, or just put them away and just do your exercise routine as you would do normally. We did have somebody say to us, why do I want that? I've already got a set of headphones for the gym. But this is so much more than just a set of headphones. They are a set of headphones, but they do a lot more with response to that as well. So take that as you will. As I said, they are a really lovely set of headphones. Bluetooth, they'll connect to obviously Spotify and all this sort of stuff, and they work really, really nicely, and they're incredibly comfortable. They're very well made. It's nice materials, and as I said, they're very, very comfortable. So I'm a big fan of these. I think these are really, really good. As always, do go check it out on our website at wellprofessor.com. There's loads more information on there about them and what they can do and so on and so forth. Do go to the website and check them out from there. Also, do follow us on our social media. At Instagram, we're at well.prof. Facebook, we're at wellprofessor. And if you like what you hear and you want to keep up to date with the latest health technology, I want to see how we get along with the Halo 2, do click on that subscribe button below. This is Halo Sport 2. Thanks very much for listening. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye now.